Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Champions League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to look at my team, seeing how well they performed in match day 5, then we move ahead to match day 6. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like in the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So, let me quickly talk to you guys about the strategies that I went with and what I'm going to be doing after match day 6. So, the strategy that I started off with, going all out in match day 1 worked out really well. Nearly all of my players actually returned big, so sometimes we need that luck and we need a lot of things to go our way. Match day 2, I used the limitless chip, worked out really well here as well. Nearly all of the players that I bought in did well, so I was around the top 1000 here. But then it kind of dropped. This is where I wildcarded, and this is where the problems start to hit. Although it wasn't a disaster, but for 1k, I dropped to 10,000. And I think looking at this, if I look at this, Manchester City players did hurt me quite a lot. Like Foden did not play, which was a little bit of a shock. Cancelo only played up to about 57 minutes. I know he's highly owned, but we want the players that actually play more than 60 or just up to 60 anyway to get that clean sheet points. Aiden, my goalkeeper, got -4, so that kind of caused a lot of issues with my team. I had to make a lot of different changes, and a lot of problems started to happen. And I think it's just due to the amount of fixtures that teams has, that they have to rotate their players just so they don't have a lot of injuries. And that not that I wasn't aware, it's more of like I should have I don't know how to actually say, I should have been on my guard a lot more. So for match day 4, it was a disaster. My Manchester City players did not do well, or did not play. I had to remove them. I had to so basically, when I immediately in a panic to change my team around, that's when I have problems. When I'm planning, or I've got like transfers ahead on what I want to do, I know I know what's happening. But when an unexpected thing happens, like where Haaland does not play, Foden does not play, it's very difficult to kind of predict instantly. So a lot of problems happen. I bought Benzema that did not perform, bought the points. I bought in Carvajal. Mahrez actually penalty missed, and he only played 32 minutes as well. So there were a lot of disasters. I'd taken a -8 as well. There was a lot of panic there, and that's where I dropped from like 10k to nearly 100k. So that hurt. But then I got back to winning ways, but as you can see, only PSG bought me the points. I bought in Messi, got 20 points for match day 5, 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 goal outside the box, 3 bonus points for player of the match. Perfect. Dumfries as well, so I'm taking off -4.8 to fix the team up. And again, a lot of rotation with that Manchester City lineup, and they didn't play. Even Mahrez again earned the penalty, then missed. Oh man, it was just a disaster. Davies did play though, which is good, and that's because he did not play here, and then he only played up to about 45 minutes. So there were quite a few problems here that hurt the rank. And these things can happen, right? Which is good. I move on. Hopefully that I have helped people out there with their teams and strategies. So 79 points. I think I'm around 50k. Yeah, 50k. I got a little bit of a good green arrow, which is good. Still a decent rank, but I was doing really well. I was doing really well. Anyways, so for match day 6, this is where it's going to become so difficult to actually predict who's going to actually start. There's a lot of teams that has already went through. They've got nothing to really play for except for their pride, right? And we've got to be on guard. And I'm not going to make any transfers right now, because whatever I make is going to be a problem, because there's going to be a lot of rotation. And what we got to do is basically kind of like look at the group stage, the group table. Hopefully this will load by the time that I finish talking about it. We've got to look at this. We've got to see which teams are through and which teams has got something to play for. And why is this not loading? I have no idea. Let me refresh this one more time. So, you know, as you can see, Group A has pretty much sorted, but they could play their best players, you know, to kind of, you know, for pride and stuff like that. There's a couple of teams in not Group C or B, like Group D. As you can see, Tottenham, Marseille, they're going to be playing against each other. This is going to, you guys can't see it actually, it might be. Like Group D is where I'm looking at to invest in some of my players for Matchday 6, going with their best players. There's a couple of teams here that are looking to finish second, like Milan, Salzburg. Those are the players. But then you've got like teams like Real Madrid against Celtic. You know, maybe some of their expensive players could still play. You know, at home they could like score a lot of goals. But you know, these are the things that we need to look at. These are the stuff that the strategies that we need to look at. Like Manchester City is already went through. They don't need to win against Sevilla. Was it Sevilla at home? Right. They're gonna rotate a lot. Like PSG, they already went through, but they're probably gonna want to win the group, right? So they probably will play their best players, and it is against Juventus, so they probably want to play well there. So these are the things that we need to look at. Now, for me, I'm looking at this Group D. I'm looking at all of these teams and maybe getting a few of their players. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to make any decisions right now because I don't really want to mislead people on these players that might even rotate as well, because you just never know. So if we look at the team, it's not as strong as I wanted to. There's quite a few Manchester City players that might not even play, like Cancelo. Dumfries could be rotated. I think he picked up a knock. Davis could be rotated as well. You know, my defenders like Carvajal. What's happened here when he's done all this? I have no idea why there's a massive rotation with him. But just going to hope for the best. My goalkeepers are not that strong, but I do have a Sporting player here that might be useful. Benfica, yeah, just this is a cheap player. These Napoli players that I bought in, absolutely nothing. No returns, no, just, you know, it's just not, my picks are just not gone well at the end. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm definitely going to be looking at a few teams such as like Dynamo, got to do this, Leipzig, got something to play for, Marseille. Let's have a quick look. Maybe there might be some pride for Rangers, but maybe bringing an Ajax player might have got something. I mean, they don't have something to play for, but they probably will score a lot of goals against them. Probably Sevilla, just have to need to double check, but let's just do Sporting, let's just do top. Let's just have a look at some of these teams here and go for the top points. Let's have a look. Leipzig, I guess it goes away. Okay, so there's a couple of players that I could try and take a little bit of a risk, you know, maybe like Sanchez or something has done really well. Returned big in the last, in Matchday 3 and Matchday 4 against Tottenham. Richarlison is probably not going to play. Maybe not for the strikers, but let's go for the midfielders. Yeah, for Sporting, Edwards could be a shout. I mean, he did really well against them before, so he might be someone I can consider. Son and Harry Kane is two players that I'm looking at that could do well, or you know, they need to do well. Against Marseille, who actually performed well here? Was it Harry Kane? I need to have a quick look. I know that Højbjerg did really well against them. Yeah, got an assist. So these are the stuff that I'm going to be looking at, you know, to bring into my team to kind of remove players that I think that might not even play or start. As for the defenders as well, I might have to sort out a few. The problem is it's quite difficult to kind of see who's going to actually play in in the team that I have. So that's why I got to make that final kind of like the research tomorrow, because we could get some team lineups. Now, if we look, yeah, I guess I just got to see if I could get like a lineup for Bayern Munich or Liverpool or maybe Ajax or something, I might go for them. But Barcelona players like maybe Lewandowski could play, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's gonna be quite difficult to predict on what's gonna happen. For like captaincy, again, it's so difficult to nail down on match day 6. So gotta follow me on Twitter for this, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do right now. I spoke to you guys about my strategy, and hopefully that will help you guys out a little bit. Right now, I haven't done any research. Match day 6 is going to be a chaos, so I'm going to do the research tomorrow, and then just post my team out, and then hopefully we'll be able to identify which teams will play with which players and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, guys. I'm sorry that match day 6 and 5 I haven't really been doing that well to kind of help you guys out a little bit. My research hasn't been that good. It's just a lot of things that's happening as well, and I'm kind of concentrating a lot more on FPL, but I'm going to do my best still to continue to post my videos. Hopefully I can get close to that top 10k, but it's going to be quite difficult. I might go for a massive differential of a captain and just take a massive risk and go for it. Because of the amount of rotation, I think I might need to do that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.